Noelle's story. 3rd grade. Problem 1. I'm not reading that out. What is this? I can't read the test paper. Problem 1. What is the answer to this? Alright, something is less than 3, so I'm guessing it's -3. Problem 2. What? I don't know anything. I don't understand any of this. I'm gonna fail. All my hard work up till now was for nothing. Wake up. What? Wake up? Dia looks very concerned. I had a nightmare. That was silly. It wasn't even real. Sorry, feel better. She presents Noelle with a poorly wrapped lumpy gift almost as big as she is. Happy birthday. Despite Dia's best efforts, several spots of the gift aren't properly covered with the wrapping paper, and Noelle can clearly see what's inside. I appreciate your kindness. May I open it here? Dia nods eagerly. Noelle unwraps the present and pretends to be shocked by its contents. It's a giant, bright green snake plush. His name is Snakey. Look at how he's striped. Noelle looks. Indeed, he is striped. He's the youngest. He has 2 older brothers and a sister. He bought this for me. I won him from the hammer game at the fair. Hit the hammer really hard. I chose him because he reminds me of you. He reminds me... What? How? What? I don't even like snakes, and stuffed animals are a useless waste of space. Yet against all logic, a lump forms in Noelle's throat, impossible to swallow. Noelle quickly stamps down all the stupid emotions and focuses on organising her thoughts. Thanks. He is green, soft, and at least 5 feet long. I will place him in my bedroom and preserve him in mint condition for as long as possible. She looks happy. A warm and fuzzy feeling swells in Noelle's chest. You're my favourite person. I think I may have developed some kind of attachment to you too. We should go on vacation together someday when we grow up. That would be fun. That would be fun. I would accompany you, and with only mild complaining. Where are we going to go? Maybe England. We can go to Diagon Alley. Noelle watches Dia's face drop as she silently goes through the 5 stages of grief, remembering most of the locations in Harry Potter that aren't real. You could go to King's Cross, that counts. We can at least see platform 9 3/4. They put a plaque of it at King's Cross. I can verify this is true. Okay, what else do you want to see in England? Or you can eat buffet. They have those here too. It's so simple to make you happy. If everyone thought like you, there'd be no wars. Dia doesn't appear to know how to respond to this, so she just looks away and smiles shyly. If we run out of things to do in England, we can always watch TV in the hotel room. No, you complain too much when things aren't scientifically correct. Like when radioactive things cause superpowers. You get so hung up on it, it's distracting. Distracting how? Distracting like... Noelle, watching a movie in class last week. Shut up, shut up! This is not scientific. You can't do that. That's not how nuclear physics works. No, shut up. We can watch an educational nature documentary then, like Planet Earth. I don't like the part where the baby elephant follows its mum's tracks the wrong way. Oh my god, we can skip the part where the baby elephant follows its mum's tracks the wrong way. Suddenly, Dia starts climbing off the playground structure. I just remembered. Actually, Dia had been preparing to say this for the past 15 minutes. I want you to meet someone. I made a new friend yesterday. Really? Who dat? Min. Min, is that a boy or a girl? I'm not sure. How can you be not sure? Didn't you meet? It's hard to tell. You'll see what I mean. Will I? When you become friends. Min's really nice. Gave me a seaweed sheet. I've never seen you this excited over someone before. They must really be something. Dia looks like she agrees. Alright, this must be him, her. Okay. Instead of introducing them, Dia is just happily standing there in silence. The other girl circles around Noelle, sizing her up. Her face darkens when she sees the snake plushie Dia just gave her. So you're Dia's best friend. You giraffe. What? I'll fight you. Excuse me? There can only be one. We have to duel. I'll beat you in hand-to-hand combat. What? No. Starting in 3, 2, 1. I already said no. Don't just attack her. Okay, what was that all about? What an idiot. What does Dia see in someone that dumb? I don't get it. Okay, I'm home. Here's Mum. What did you get on the math test? An A minus. A minus? Why not an A? Noelle's mum is cutting a column out of the Chinese newspaper. Look at this article. This boy was accepted into every single Ivy League college. He lives in Pleasanton. If he can do it, why can't you? I'm putting this on your wall to inspire you. She gets up and tapes it up in Noelle's bedroom next to a poem her dad printed out. There is no success without hardship. Can I go to the park with Dia on Saturday? What for? We're taking a walk around the lake. There's also a Petco nearby. She wants to look at the fish and hamsters. Will Dia still be your friend if you say no? Yeah, but I want to. Then there's no point. Now that you've already established your friendship, you should be expending the minimum amount of energy to maintain it. Otherwise, you're just wasting your limited time. Fun is an illusion. Don't be controlled by your emotions. But I'm free on Saturday. Chinese school's on break. You can use it to study for your tests at school. I already studied for them. All of them. I finished reading all of my textbooks already, twice. Did you do all of the practice problems? I did all of the practice problems. Wow, take that. There's nothing that could possibly be left for me to do. I'll buy next year's textbook so you can get started on those then. Hush. Oh man. Upset, Noelle curls up in bed, angrily hugging the giant snake plushie. That thing is cute. Look at that thing. Oh, I'd actually want that snake. It's really cute. Alright, read next year's textbook. The Fox and the Grapes. A hungry fox saw a fine bunch of grapes hanging from a vine. He did his best to reach them by jumping as high as he could into the air. But it was all in vain, for they were just out of reach. So he gave up on trying, and walked away with an air of dignity and unconcern, remarking, I thought those grapes were ripe, but I see now they are quite sour. Reading comprehension quotes. Why doesn't the fox eat the grapes? He couldn't reach them. Through the window, Noelle can hear someone whiffing a badminton racket outside. Sorry. It's okay. It sounds like they're playing badminton in the driveway without a net. They're probably in the dumb kids class. Okay, 2. Was it all in vain? What does that mean? It was useless. It was very close. It was a great success. It was useless. No. Oh my god, did you see that? They're both laughing. Stupid hooligans, wasting their time. Having fun? Wow. I'm totally above petty unnecessities. That's hard to say. Oh my god, unnecessities. Yes. They'll regret it when they're working at McDonald's someday. I hate sports anyway. I'm the real winner here. What's the message of the story? Appearances are deceptive. Look before you leap. It's easy to despise what you cannot have. Oh man. That's the one. 9th grade. Back to the present day. Noelle, you're up to bat. Noelle grudgingly steps up to the plate. I hate sports. Why am I here? Akasha's pitching. She raises her eyebrow at Noelle as she winds up. Wake up. What? Wake up, Frenchman. You're in a coma. I am not. You're trying to confuse me and failing. Akasha pitches the ball. Swing. Through sheer luck, Noelle manages to hit the ball. It pops straight up. Noelle runs for the first base with the agility of an old man with 2 broken legs. Got it. Krista catches it in her mitt. The runner, already on first base, gives Noelle a strange look when she runs up for it. Noelle, you're out. Stop running. It's embarrassing. What? Why? She caught it, genius. What? So? Why can't I run? How come the runner on first isn't out? The rules of the game are really incomprehensible. It's okay. Nice try. I don't need praise for failing. I'm not stupid. Noelle grabs a mitt and joins Dia and the others on the field. We're taking turns batting. Everyone who isn't a batter or runner is defending on the field. It feels so odd to be doing this. I keep half expecting someone to holler at me to get off. Suddenly, Dia swerves back to avoid a bee flying at her face. Did that bee just try to sting you? Come back here, you bitch bee coward. I'm going to fuck you up. Min moves indignantly between Dia and the bee. She's trying to protect Dia from a bee. Min throws a punch at the offending bee. After silently watching a few fruitless swings, Dia takes off her hat and strikes the bee in mid-air with the bill of her cap. It falls to the ground dead. Min beams at her with pure adoration in her eyes. When did you move back? About 2 weeks ago. Wow. If we had any classes together, we'd have crossed paths way sooner. Does Junxio go here now too? No, he's at a different school. He goes to Niles. That's an easier, less Asian school. Oh my god. Why would your parents put you in different schools? They didn't. I originally went there too, but I got expelled. Expelled? How was Florida? You're not going to ask about the expelled part? It was horrible. They don't have boba places there. I had to drink milkshakes. What? That's crazy. And everyone was white. Are white people that bad? They do shit like put their eyes into slits and go ching chong ting tong. Holy fucking shit, oh my god. Or go back to China. I'm not even Chinese. I had to get so good at beating people up. What the hell? It sounds like a cartoon. I thought racism was over. Me too. Martin Luther King didn't do shit. Oh my god. But they showed us that cartoon every year in class, where they time travel to when there's segregation. What happened? Beats me. The next batter strikes out. Liz, who's acting as the catcher, returns the ball to Akasha. Akasha fumbles it and drops it on the mound. Everyone watches disapprovingly as she scrambles to pick it back up. That was an illusion. A trick of the light. No, we clearly saw you mess up. Alright, it's Dia's turn to bat now. Dia hits the pitch with a downright scary amount of force. The ball shoots over everyone's heads and lands on the tree in the distance, causing several startled crows to flap out. Yeah. Whose side are you on? We're supposed to be on defense? Okay, but you have to admit that was sick. Nice one, Dia. Alright, it's Min's turn at the plate now. She immediately grabs the heaviest bat they have. Mincio, are you sure you want to use that? We have other bats that are closer to your, This one's fine. She hasn't even tried the other ones. But in general, people your size should use the 31-inch. No, I'm not some weakling. On the mound, Akasha paces back and forth as Min squares up in the batter's box. Are you trying to psych me out? I bet you can't eat 5 crayons. Oh yeah, I bet I can. Oh my god. No eating crayons while the club's in session, please. Actually, Noelle, how about you try pitching now? It's been a while since we switched. Me? Noelle switches places with Akasha on the mound. Bring it, you weak bitch. What are you insulting me for? We're on the same side. No, we're not. What the heck are you talking about? Don't baseball pitchers pitch to their own team? No. Everyone's shooting Noelle appalled looks. No, you pitch against the enemy. It's the pitcher's goal to not let the batter get on base. Oh, I see. So that's why they pitch at such high velocity. So it's harder for the batter to hit a touchdown. Noelle, have you ever watched a baseball game before? You don't do touchdown. Can you even name a single baseball team? No, I don't know either. I don't follow baseball. San Jose Sharks. Krista looks like she's about to cry. No, that's the hockey team. Really, I'm from the UK. Baseball isn't a thing here. It's seriously not. Is it? Okay, well, how was I supposed to know? They're all pretty much the same. Min squares up to the batter's box. Throw it. Noelle throws the ball with all her might. It plops back down in the grass, not even halfway to Min. The hell was that? That throw was too soft. Nobody ordered ice cream, Noelle. Get it together. Okay, I get it. I guess we'll count that as a ball. What? You didn't throw it through the strike zone. If you miss, it's a ball. If you throw 4 balls before the batter strikes out, the batter goes to first base for free. Where's the strike zone exactly? It starts at the midpoint between the top of the batter's shoulders and the top of their pants. The bottom is a line at the hollow beneath the kneecap. What happens if you're wearing a skirt? Does it default to the nearest pair of pants you own? You have to be wearing proper uniform pants to play official games. There's rules about that. And if we want to throw the game, but in a subtle way, all we have to do is put our pants up really high. Like up to our armpits. That's not subtle. Assuming we play this the regular way, don't short people just naturally have smaller batting zones? Since their bodies are smaller, yeah, it takes more precision to strike them out. By the way, the measurements are based on the batter's stance, not while they're standing straight up. Knowing that, can't we just reduce the batting zone volume to 0 by squatting down? That way, any pitch they throw becomes a ball. I don't know if there's a rule against that, but if you do anything too wild, it will be considered poor sportsmanship. If it feels like the other people aren't playing fair, it won't be fun anymore. The umpire will probably stop you as well. Whenever something's not explicitly outlined in the rules, it's his call. Okay, are we done explaining now? Can we play baseball? I learned something today, so that was cool. Sure, I think we covered all the bases. Get it? Okay. Tumbleweed it. Noelle doesn't laugh. That was horrible. Krista looks disappointed by Noelle's cold reception to her joke. My joke was a swing and a miss. I better pitch the ball before she says any more. Throw it. Noelle hurls the ball with all her might. It plops down in the grass in the exact same spot as last time. Dia raises her hand and looks at Krista expectantly, like she's waiting to be called on. Yeah, you can just talk. You don't have to do that. Noelle doesn't have enough upper body strength to throw it that far. That's the problem. No matter what position she plays, she's going to have to throw it that far at some point. Well, good thing I'm not joining the stupid club then. Problem solved. Okay, whatever. I'll pitch for now. Alright, let's do it. Noelle hands the ball over to Krista and joins Akasha and Dia back on field. As Noelle jogs up to them, Akasha plucks the dandelion from the grass and presents it to her. If you were a flower, you'd be a dandelion. This is literally a weed. Akasha tries to blow the dandelion seeds into Noelle's eyes. Stop it. Min smacks Chris's pitch into the ground and takes off running. Dia tears after it with the look of a dog chasing a squirrel. She scoops it up and throws it to Akasha, who's manning first base now. I got it. Akasha tries to catch, but ends up knocking the ball away with the tip of her glove. Akasha, you need to work on your catches. What? Why? You dropped the ball. What? That wasn't me. That was totally you. Everyone saw it. Incredible. That must be my lookalike from another dimension. You briefly glimpsed a parallel universe where Akasha didn't catch the ball. But now you've crossed back over to the reality where I did catch it. That explains the memory discrepancy. It's the only logical explanation. Or you messed up and won't admit it. Mint manages to round the bases and score thanks to Akasha's mistake. Akasha, you're up to bat. I'm ready. Akasha twirls the bat behind her back, squats down for no reason, and hops several times like a frog before springing back into a dramatic pose. Is she going to do that every single time she goes up to bat? Knowing her? Yeah. My signature. You don't need a signature. Watch out. What? Akasha batted the ball straight at Noelle. Noelle flails her arms in a panicked attempt to catch the ball. She misses it. Krista does nothing, because she's still sulking that Noelle didn't laugh at her joke. Oh man, took the ball to the face. That was Ghost. It wasn't a ghost. It's Min's turn to pitch now. Krista hands the ball over to her and heads over to the plate to bat. Whenever you're ready. The fielders are all backing up. Krista's even taller than Dia, so she looks like she could hit it pretty far. Min clutches the ball with a claw-like grip. She brings her arm back and forward, hard over the top, and lets go. As the ball approaches the plate, it does a little hop, like a hiccup. Krista looks weirded out. She doesn't swing. The flutter is just enough to throw Liz off. The ball glances the side of her glove and bounces off her kneecap. What the? It's kind of creepy, isn't it, seeing the ball coming at you without spinning? Yeah, it was like, just floating at me. Well, I couldn't tell the difference. It looked normal to me. Liz returns the ball to Min. Min clutches it in the same messed up looking grip, rears up and lets another pitch go. Krista misses it by a foot. It's a pitch you couldn't hit with a tennis racket. Liz has to twist into a weird angle to stop the ball in the dirt. A knuckleball, right. What's that? It's a rare pitch thrown with nearly no spin, so its path is unpredictable. Oh, I get it. You're making this up as an excuse for why you missed. I'm not making it up. It operates on the same principle as the float serve in volleyball, or as a knuckleball in soccer, if you know that. Knuckleball? I've not heard that. No, I don't know either of those. Okay, so when you pitch a ball normally, it spins like crazy, somewhere around 10 times on the way to the plate. Spin is what gives the ball stability as it moves. If you can learn to throw a ball with minimal spin, its instability will give it an unpredictable trajectory. It starts behaving like a chaotic system, like the weather. And that's great, because lots of sports mastery is just recognizing situations. Everyone says to keep your eye on the ball, but it's actually impossible to do that due to limitations of human reaction. What good hitters actually do is anticipate the ball's flight path based on cues they recognize from being in similar situations before in the past. In other words, they don't see the ball, they just guess its trajectory. Okay, but they can't do that against the knuckleball. That's right, a knuckler's trajectory is drastically different each time it's pitched, so no matter how good you are, there's no way to reliably hit it. Thrown correctly, it moves so erratically that it's impossible to hit except through sheer luck. I still can't tell if you're making it up as an excuse to why you suck. No, it's real. But you couldn't catch it, so it's also a convenient excuse for you. And if it is real, then why doesn't everyone do it? It sounds practically game-breaking. Well, for one, knuckleball is one of the hardest pitches to throw in baseball, if not the hardest. Put a little too much spin on the ball, or throw it just a little too fast, and you're basically serving up a meaty practice pitch that will get hit out of the park. And even at its best, a knuckler is a double-edged sword. Batters can't hit it, but it also means pitchers can't control it and catchers can't catch it. When thrown right, even Min has no idea where it's going to go. They say throwing a knuckleball for a strike is like throwing a butterfly into a mailbox across the street. Even in the big leagues, catchers hate it, and if I let it get past me, it could lead to the batter or a runner on base advancing. With a knuckleballer pitching, the catcher has to focus so hard on stopping it that runners on base will have an easier time stealing. It's a big pain. So basically, it's hard to throw right, it's hard to control even when you do throw it right, and it's punishing if you miss. Pretty much, no one trusts it. Knuckleball is the pitch of someone with nothing left to lose. And that's us. We can try things that no coach in their right mind would ever risk because no one expects anything from us. So we might as well take advantage of that, right? Even if we don't win a single game, at least we'll have fun. Fun? What kind of nonsense is that? Krista strikes out. The ball ricochets off Liz's mitt and catches her bare hand, striking her thumb at a painful looking angle. Ow. Okay, time out. That looked painful. Liz's thumb has turned a swollen purple. Are you okay? Yeah, I'll live. Min, is this all you know how to throw? I can throw fastballs too, but they're not that fast. So knuckleball's kind of my specialty. I used to watch videotapes of Tim Wakefield pitching on TV over and over again and copied that. It's the only pitch I really practiced. That's smart, honing all your skill on an off-speed pitch, knowing that you don't have the muscle to throw fast. Did your coach suggest it? No, I didn't have a coach. No one taught me anything, I taught myself. Okay, then what made you decide to specialise as a knuckler? I chose it because it's hard to catch, so Dia has to be the one to catch it, since it will hurt everybody else. What kind of reason's that? She's so stupid she unknowingly ended up doing something smart. Mint, what do you mean by Dia having to catch it? Dia's immune to it because she's special. I'm pretty sure that's not how it works. Dia's been standing by hopefully for 5 minutes now, looking like she wants to say something. Dia, would you like to try catching in my place? Dia nods furiously. Oh yeah. Then that settles it, let's switch.